What's going on, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. It is Thursday, April 3rd. We have a 6 NBA slate on tap for today. We're not going to waste no time. Let's just jump straight into these games. All right, guys, so jumping straight into it, we have the Milwaukee Bucks going to Philly to play the Sixers. Let's start off with the points total. I'm going to be playing the under 226.5 points here. Dame is still listed as out. Giannis listed as doubtful for tonight's game. And Yabusele also listed as doubtful for tonight's game. In the last 2 weeks, I would say week and a half with Dame being out, the Bucks scorers have been very inconsistent. That being Kyle Kuzma, Taurean Prince, and Brook Lopez. Very inconsistent. And with Giannis being listed as doubtful, even if Giannis plays in this game against the Sixers tonight, I don't see them pushing Giannis too much. I don't see them wanting to have Giannis play 30 plus minutes. So even if he does play, I don't think this will be a game where he's going full throttle. So I will be playing the under 226 points, 226.5 points. We're going to be playing the under here. We're looking at the spread now. And like I said, with all of these going on, all these injuries going on, I don't think the Bucks are going to be 1,000% running against the Sixers tonight. I could see the Sixers keeping this game close. So I'm going to have the 76ers clearing the 12-point spread here. They're going to be plus 12. We move on to our player props. And Ryan Rollins, he is the point guard for the Bucks, covering for Damian Lillard. I'm going to be playing his over 3.5 assists. We saw him hit this in his last game, as well as over 20 points. So Ryan Rollins, we're going to be playing over 3.5 for our player prop. All right. After that, we have the Orlando Magic going to play the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are on a back-to-back. They beat the Kings last night, but they're playing a back-to-back. The total for this game is 215. Seems relatively low, but I am going to be taking the under here for the simple fact of this Orlando's Magic team is very good at guarding guards and perimeter players. And we see right now the two best players, the best player for sure on the Wizards is Jordan Poole, and them playing a back-to-back and playing one of the best defensive wing teams, I could see this being a relatively low-scoring game, especially from the Wizards' output. So I'm going to be playing the 215 under here. When we're looking at the spread, I have the Magic covering the 14-point spread here. The Wizards do not match up well against this team. It's been 2 games already this year where the Magic have covered the spread against the Wizards. And with that being said, my player prop for today's game is going to be Jordan Poole. We're taking his under 6.5 rebounds plus assist. So we'll be playing his under here. After that, we have the Memphis Grizzlies going to Miami to play the Heat. The Heat last night upsetting the Celtics at home. We're going to be playing the over here, 224. We know both of these teams like to run and gun, and especially with the Miami Heat playing last night against the Celtics, I don't think their legs are going to be fully there on the defensive side, especially if they're going to, put energy somewhere. It'll be on the offensive side. So I could see this going well over 224 tonight. For the money line spread pick, we're going to be playing the Wizards money line. I don't like the spread of 4.5 points. It's a bit too close to me. So I'm going to be playing Wizards money line. Our player props for tonight, we're going to be playing Jaren Jackson Jr. over 5.5 rebounds. He's hit this in his last 4 out of 5. We see Miami is very bad at letting rebounds up to the power forward position. They're 12th in the league. So we're going to be playing Jaren Jackson over 5.5 total rebounds. Continuing along, we have the Portland Trail Blazers going up to Toronto. This is another game. a bunch of young players here on the wings. We're going to be playing the over 224.5. This seems like a very easy number. Both of these teams in the last month have been averaging 108 for the Raptors and 112 for Portland. So this is a very feasible number, 224.5. We look at the spread pick / money line, and we're going to be playing Toronto money line. The Trailblazers are favored in this game by 6 points, it says right now. We're going to be playing Toronto money line. As far as our player props go, there is going to be no Emmanuel Quickley playing tonight. And in the games where Emmanuel Quickley does not play, RJ Barrett on his points plus rebounds has been over 12 on, it looks like, more than half of the games Emmanuel Quickley has not played this season. So with his line being set tonight at 10.5 points, I think that is an easy cover. We're going to take the over. RJ Barrett over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. To that, it's my second, not really trap game, but sort of a sneaky game. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Brooklyn to play the Nets. They have the total points set at 216 points. Now, in the last month, teams with a record over 500 that have been going to Brooklyn to play the Nets have been covering the spread, as well as the Nets have been averaging 110 points. So this team, I don't know if they get motivated to play good teams or teams just come into Brooklyn and don't put any energy forth. So I'm going to continue with that trend. I'm going to be taking Minnesota on the money line. I'm not taking the spread here. I don't know how this game will go. This Nets team likes to shoot three-pointers. They have a lot of young wings. I don't know if the Timberwolves will want to go 3 for 3 with them tonight, how it will play. But I know not much defense. So we're going to take over 216 points. As far as, like I said, the spread, we're playing Minnesota Timberwolves money line. Unfortunately, I could not settle on a player prop here. I'm very sorry. If I was gonna take something here, I would play not over unders on player props. I would take sort of a parlay where I take Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle for over 15 points. I would take Gobert for over 10 boards and Julius Randle for over 4 assists. That would be my play in a game like this as far as player prop. And finally, we get to the last game of the night. It's the Golden State Warriors going to Los Angeles to play the Lakers. Our points total, I am leaning heavily towards the under 229 points. Now, the reason being is you have a team in the Lakers that struggle at defending the paint but are good in the perimeter. The Golden State Warriors are a team that is good at scoring on the perimeter but not so much in the paint. So there's kind of a balance to them. When I look at Golden State side, the guy that I could, if I'm thinking there's going to be a 20-point score on Golden State, I'll say one tonight, and it will be Steph Curry. Same thing, if there is a 20-point score tonight, it will be for the Lakers. It will be Luka Doncic. I don't see LeBron having a high scoring output. I could see Austin Reeves having, Austin Reeves could have a good game with Kuminga being out. Kuminga's out of this game tonight. But you know what? I'm still leaning heavily towards the under. So we're going to play under 229 points. As far as the spread money line, we're going to be playing the Lakers money line. Like I said, one of Golden State's best overall defenders is out tonight, that being Kuminga. So the Lakers having their 3 wings healthy, no one to match them, all 3 of them, we're playing the Lakers money line. As far as the player prop here, we're playing Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. He's hit this in 6 of his last 5 games. As odd as this sounds, I know Kuminga is not a ball handler, but when Kuminga does play, it does seem that Draymond and Jimmy Butler will get more ball handle, while when Kuminga and Steph are on the court, they'll both play off ball. So tonight, with Steph being on the court and Draymond and Jimmy Butler, he'll do a bit more ball handling the way the percentages breaks down. So we like Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. And like I said, he hit this 6 of his last 5 games. Thank you guys for coming and clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Best of luck to everyone tonight on their plays, and I hope to see you tomorrow in the next video.